All right, guys, let's give this a second whirl. I just realized I was recording on the wrong video setting on my camera, so it was actually recording on a picture setting and not a video setting. So what's up, everyone? Sledge215, your host for Game World News. We're gonna jump right into this, guys. First topic, number one, Nintendo lovers, Animal Crossing. Some news, and not necessarily the greatest, unfortunately. Looks like with the new Animal Crossing release, you cannot have more than one save file, and by that I mean you cannot have more than one island. So this is going to be a massive problem for people that are in family settings, brothers, sisters, you have a spouse, you're in a relationship, and you guys share a console. Unfortunately, you guys have to do it all on the same island. So even if you have a separate profile on your Nintendo Switch, you're gonna be able to make your custom character, but they're not gonna be able to have their own island. And I think that really sucks, because it'd be really cool to go from profile to profile and join the other islands and maybe help them out. Looks like Nintendo and Animal Crossing are really working towards maybe the online features in the new wave here with video games. So most people have their own consoles, they play online, they can go to their buddy's island, they can help them with theirs, and there'll be those online servers. But it looks like they lack the local couch feel, and that's really unfortunate. There are no backdoor situations where you can get behind, a loophole to get yourself another island on your console. You can't even swap out SD cards. It's not going to recognize it as a new console. It looks like it has to be a brand new game for a brand new console, and I think that's mega unfortunate. And I'm using the word mega because I would have liked make a second profile for a second story so I could do things different, maybe not care for the people as much, animals as much, or maybe do something different route. So this is kind of gotta suck, because it feels like once I beat the game, I'm gonna have to just delete the whole file or get a new console, which I'm not doing. I'm not getting another console. So that's some really sad news, unfortunately, for Animal Crossing. I am still excited about it nonetheless, but I just wanted to share that little piece with you guys. On top of that, guys, something that is cool coming to Animal Crossing is its own custom console. Yeah, for $300, the exact same price as a normal Nintendo Switch, you can get the Animal Crossing limited edition console. Really cool. Comes with its own dock. It's got Tom Nook, his two boys in this adventure, and the Joy-Cons for it are like a mint green and like a baby blue color. Really cool. And it also comes, I think, with a screen protector and a few other additional things. It might come with one of those little action figure things. I'm so sorry, what are those called? Amiibos. On top of that, it looks like they're also releasing some accessories to go with the Switch, a carrying case. It looks like it was a mint green one with the Animal Crossing leaf on it, just patterned along it, so you can take it to go and then have Animal Crossing with you 100% 24/7. And that's really cool. Personally, I'm not going to pick it up, but for the diehard fans, or for anyone that's maybe picking up a Switch because they want to get Animal Crossing, this one would kind of make sense. Probably comes with the game too, or maybe it doesn't. You have to still get the game separate. Don't take my word on that, but regardless, guys, this is going to release on March 13th, 7 days before the release. So I believe, no, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it doesn't come with the game, guys, because obviously you can't get the game 7 days earlier. So yeah, it's just the console. So yeah, the 13th. Note that if you guys are trying to pick one up, or you're a mega fan of Animal Crossing. Guys, number two, Overwatch League, getting into esports, talking about that a little bit. Unfortunately, with the epidemic going around right now with coronavirus, specifically more in China than anywhere, Overwatch League is taking a little bit of a burden and a hit because most of their players and fan base are from China. So weeks 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7, those weeks at this moment are canceled and are going to be rescheduled. They have not talked about the days for the rescheduling on this, and it's going to really bum out the fans that were excited to watch their favorite players duke it out one-on-one, team-on-team. But it's for the safety of what they said is the fans, the staff, and the players. And I think it makes sense, and it's actually resonating very well with the community. No one's really upset about it. I mean, we're going to be upset you're not able to watch the game, but at the same time, you don't want someone to get sick with something that they're kind of having some problems with right now. So it does make sense. I respect it. And there's only a few teams that are affected. In regards to earlier and after, and that 5th week, those games will still be on schedule. They'll still run the same way, unless something else changes in terms of this virus. So the teams, guys, that were actually affected by this, according to this article, are the Hunters, the Charge, Dynasty, and the Dragons. Those are the only 4 teams according to all these weeks, and I'm just assuming it's because it's their schedules in China and they're all China based. So that kind of goes hand in hand and is expected, and it's unfortunately a little bit biased just because they're all Chinese teams. So all the state bound ones and etc., you're not gonna have a problem with. But at least the whole league's not getting shut down, and I think that's the positive we can take from all this. And hopefully they get it under wraps, and maybe hopefully some of these weeks actually will get rescheduled for the exact days that they were planned to, so they don't have to do all the refund tickets, etc. So we'll see how that goes, but definitely a smart move on Blizzard and Overwatch League on this one. Always got my secret sauce. It's coffee. Guys, number 3 on the list. We're kind of flying through these ones this week. They're really cool news bits, but they're really kind of short. But season 4, guys, season 4 of Apex Legends, a new hero, legend, whatever you guys want to call it, operator. Different articles are saying different things. They're called legends though, for anyone that's not familiar. Is dropping a new legend named Revenant. He seems to be a bounty hunter from the past. This is a collision with the game's Titanfall, and if you guys aren't familiar with Apex Legends, it's a battle royale style game. Look it up. I can't give you the details on it now, but with season 4, the hype release for that, and the 1-year anniversary for Apex Legends, they're coming out with this hard-hitting, robotic looking dude, and he's really, really ghosty and kind of reminds me of like the Reaper, but he's like a reddish gray kind of style, you know, like natural steel look. And he kind of goes hard. They had a really cool cinematic for him, and he was slashing and gashing, kind of came up on this like party celebration and took out everyone. We'll run the reel so you guys can kind of check it out, but they did a really, really good job with this character because everyone else, they're all humanoid except for Pathfinder, right? So I think this is a nice little twist. They're going to be adding in a different type of character. This guy with his abilities seems like he can kind of phase in and out, kind of similar to Wraith, except in a smoke form. And I don't know a lot about Apex Legends, but this one's really, really cool. He's going to be coming along with season 4, and there's going to be some changes to the rank playlist, as well as I think they're introducing a new map, and I know for a fact they're introducing a new sniper rifle, as well as some other things. Also, in terms of updates to the game, we'll go back to Revenant in a second, but updates to the game, the rank system, the highest rank, Apex Predator, they've now decided that it's going to be for the top 500 players of each region, and there's only 3 regions that this is happening in, so there's only going to be 1,500 players in this category. Other than that, if you're the one below, which I believe is Platinum, they're basically just gonna like skill set you, rank you with people only a tier below you or in your own tier. Seems like they were having problems with people boosting their friends, which happens in every game, so that's kind of not like a massive shocker to me by any means, but they're doing that. They're finally enforcing it, and I think that's going to be good for the rank playlist. So one team's not just blowing the other team out of the water, or you know, you got a bunch of silvers and then there's one random predator in the mix there. So I think that's going to be a good solid change for Apex. All right, so anyways, back to Revenant, guys. The guy used to be one of the top bounty hunters or the top bounty hunter for a group of mercenaries, but it looks like that was his past, and now he's turned into a robot, and there's a lot of self-reflection in him. He's looking in mirrors and seeing his past self, this white blonde dude, instead of this weird rogue looking robot that phases through stuff. And he was really well known, but unfortunately at some point either his time came or something happened where he failed in some regard, and this is what ended up happening to him. And I think that there's going to be some identity crisis issues going on with this guy, and maybe you guys in the comments below, if you guys are big Apex fans, can kind of let me know your thoughts and opinions on what's going on with this guy. Don't pay enough attention to the game to really know a full detail of his backstory and his lore, but really, really cool character, definitely something different, and he kind of looks like a skeleton robot. So it's kind of like feels piratey a little bit as well, but it's not really. It's still pretty techy and cool. So we'll just leave it at that. All right, guys. Last but not least, moving on to number 4. This has to do with Atari, a classic gaming company, makers of Roller Coaster Tycoon, Pong, and other great titles. It looks like they're making hotels, and I think the number was 8. They're making 8 hotels in 8 major cities, some to host esports events, not all according to the article, but it's going to be a really, really cool mix of retro and modern gaming. So this looks like they're going to involve a lot of level up to the entertainment world and hotel stays while you're probably touring the area for hopefully something gaming related, but unsure about that. It looks like from room to room, they're going to be based after more of a retro feel or a futuristic feel, and I'm not sure how they're going to lay that out, how you can reserve one room over another, or if it's kind of the luck of the draw type of thing. And don't worry, if you're trying to convince your parents to get you to go to one of these places and they say, oh, that's going to be terrible for me, I'm not like in tune with games, apparently according to this, it's going to be kind of set for all levels, whether you're brand new to gaming or you're more advanced. So play styles for what they're doing and what's like involved in these hotel rooms and their lobbies, etc., is going to be for all groups, all ages, and all skill levels. So speaking for the outside of the building, they did show a sample, and I will put it up. That's all that we have in terms of information. It looks just like the model that they have is a general looking building, but they have the Atari symbol kind of on the front with like red strip lights going down to kind of just accent their branding colors and keep it consistent. I think it's really cool, and I'm hoping to see what's going on with this. The first place it's going to be dropped is in Phoenix, I believe Phoenix, Arizona. I don't know what other city they'd be talking about, as well as cities like Dallas and Los Angeles. So it'll be really, really cool to check it out, see how it comes along, and maybe a place that I want to check out, and maybe just write an in-house review of it if I'm allowed to do that. So it looks like this isn't going to be happening anytime soon, so don't get super excited about it, but in the next 2 years they plan to have the one in Phoenix done, and then the other cities I'm sure will be shortly afterwards. So you guys kind of let me know your thoughts on that one. My thoughts are like, are they gonna have like cool music involved too, or is that gonna just be a little too extra? But like, you know, like lobby and elevator music, you know, it's kind of boring in most hotels. Like that'd be really cool if they had like 8-bit jams going all the time, just kind of like keep that feel going. I'm really excited to see what's going on. Plus that like Atari table that was developed, if you guys know what I'm talking about, like you can literally like sit at it and it's like a 3D Pong thing. It's really cool. It's really cool. I'll have to like drop a link for it, and also maybe I'll put a video reel for it because it was really cool. That'd be awesome if they had stuff like that just sitting in general lobby. So excited for it, and I think it's really cool for gamers and how gaming is becoming so popular that they're actually making full-blown hotels themed strictly after it. So let me know, would you guys stay there, yes or no? Let me know in the comments below. Guys, that comes to another week of Game World news. I think I'm getting so good at these, I need to add more content, I need to add more, but I'll be honest with you, I was looking up Game World news over and over and over this week, and those were like the main big brunt ones that I was like, we can talk about these. The other ones were a little bit too small, and maybe we'll do like a kind of like a quick 1-minute reel and just like hit on like just the headline topics or certain things. You guys let me know if there's something that you're looking for in particular here. So guys, appreciate it as always hanging out with me. If you guys enjoy the content, please like, comment, and subscribe on the video. If you guys would like to catch me live, just to catch up, hang out, talk about the videos, or just anything in general, feel free to catch me on Twitch, guys. I stream from Tuesday to Friday, 2 different times each day, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. and 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. I would love to see you there. We'd love to talk, chit chat about anything, gaming, life, etc. There you guys have it. Hope you guys were informed. Hope you guys are in the loop, and you guys can be, you know, the topic starter at your next party or gaming event. Until next time, guys, news off, game on. Later.